talk shows.
We're joined by hilarious Gene Pompa to talk about his upcoming show.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Happy day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving with friends and family?
I did indeed. I stayed inside the hotel, and I made myself some vodka with cranberry juice
Oh,
and
you got the
pumpkin
cranberries.
pie.
So you,
Okay.
you got the cranberries in.
Yeah, but I got some of the stuff in.
Now, do you normally, when you are with family and friends for Thanksgiving, do you normally do the cooking, or you just are the...
I start the arguments.
Oh, that's you. That's your
I start the
job.
arguments,
That's like
yes.
Tina.
I get the... I get all the political discourse and all the nasty gossip that I surprise everybody with.
Okay, good, good, good. We like that. We like
Yes,
that.
we do.
So you said that you have a new show, upcoming show. You're talking about here in Sacramento.
That's at the Punchline Sacramento. I'll be there tonight, 8 and 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then also Saturday, 8 and 10 o'clock.
Okay. Have you been to Sacramento before?
Yeah, many times. I like it.
Oh,
I like
okay.
it up here a lot.
You like
actually.
it?
Yes, because I like that river, and I like being away from my family.
Oh. That sounds
Where
like
is your
there's a
family?
story.
Where do you live? When you are home.
Seal Beach, California.
Okay, that's south.
South of here, yeah.
by-
It's between Long Beach and Huntington Beach.
Okay.
Down
So,
there.
it's part of your show.
Yeah.
Do you talk about your family?
Yes.
Oh, do they know that you talk about your family?
Sometimes. It depends.
Get it all out now.
I make stuff up. Like I'll say, that wasn't you. I was talking about another girlfriend.
Right.
You know? That was another ex, or that was a different mom. You know, whatever. Whatever I got to
Different
come.
mom.
You know what I did last night, though?
What?
I seriously, I never do this. I went shopping. I
Where?
went Black Friday shopping, which I...
You did?
Yeah,
At
which
the
I'm
Art Fair
against.
Mall?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, about 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So that was kind of exciting for me because I don't usually do Black Friday.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find a pair of boots, right? Because my boots are getting kind of thrashed. And I'll tell you something, I can't believe how difficult it is to find a pair of men's classic black boots with just a little bit of a high heel and an open toe. What?
What?
For the holidays.
No luck,
Getting
huh?
fancy for the
Nothing.
holidays. Oh, my.
Nothing.
You know, I got to tell you, you were so dressed up for us. You know,
Oh, thank you.
I don't know that we've had a comedian with you know,
love the
the
hat.
3 pieces going on.
Oh,
and the
thank you.
pocket square. Ken would be so proud.
Well, I took my cue from Steve Martin. Steve Martin said you should dress at least as nice as the audience because, you know, they got babysitters and they parked and they sat there. You should try to be professional. So I'm not comparing myself to Steve Martin, but I try to be professional. Thank you.
Well, it's
Yeah.
looking fantastic. Well, on that note, though, what other comedians do you look up to, or do you kind of look to as?
Well, Paul Rodriguez, even though we have 2 different styles, he's been really influential
Yeah.
because he, back in the day, he would hire me a lot to write for him and
There's your
some other
loyalty there.
stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was cool, but my influence was like really probably Steve Martin and Stephen Wright, Bill Cosby before he became a bad person, and who else was a good influence or positive influence of the youngsters? Probably Louis C.K.
Okay.
You know, I like his style.
If we come to your show, what can we expect?
Yeah.
Are you going to be all like about family?
All bad words.
All bad
Well,
words.
we like
okay,
that.
So
No, not all
she
bad
don't
words.
bring the kids.
Yeah, bring the kids, bring the parents.
Political? I mean, you obviously.
No, I don't do political stuff because I don't like to split my audience. I know some comics do it. I don't have an issue with it. I enjoy, you know, comics like Louis Black and Dennis Miller, but it's just not my cup of tea. So usually I'm kind of all over the map. Some of it's personal. A third of it I made up on the way to the show,
Okay.
and then a
Like, for
third of
instance?
it's true, and then a
You
third I
said-
add stuff.
You were at the mall, so do you take notes like, oh, you got some creative
Well,
bits?
you know what? Sometimes, well, okay, I went to the supermarket, right, by the hotel, and I noticed the supermarket, I won't say the name, they've become really customer service oriented, like really customer service oriented. Like if they have this new policy, if there's more than 100 people in line, they'll close 2 more registers. See, I'm customer service. I like to hit my punchline sometimes. I'm not really like that. I'm actually kind of low key. No, but I have a new album that just dropped on iTunes called Crude Rude Chicano Dude.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
No, actually, in my act, I'll talk a little bit about my upbringing. You know, I was born in East LA, like my parents. My parents were born in East Los in the 30s. All my grandparents are from Mexico, so I'll touch on some stuff, you know, being a third-generation Angelino or Chicano or whatever, and then also trying to impart some wisdom to my daughter, Bianca, who wants nothing to do with my wisdom. That's always a challenge.
Well, fantastic. We appreciate you being here on this day after
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you can go
And of
back to
course-
sleep now.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to bed yet.
Gene.
You're back to sleep.
Back to sleep.
Oh, that's right.
You can catch Gene at the Punchline tonight and tomorrow, right?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Thanks
On
so much for
our
being
way.
here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right. Time now is 8:26.
The heartwarming text between two